Today we're going to be opening History Pack 2. Well, sorta. Hi friends, welcome back to Nearly Sane Games. I'm Neil, and today we're going to be opening up some History Pack 2, sort of. These are the sets that are going to be in History Pack 2, so I figured, hey, let's just open them up all at once and see where we get. I'm going to crack open these boxes and let's just kind of shuffle these all together so we get our History Pack 2 experience. Now with History Pack 2 we won't be getting the cold foil like we will in Everfest. And yeah, History Pack 2 is going to be an interesting beast. Monarch has 2 heroes that are already living legend, so not sure what kind of hits you're going to expect to get out of that. Tales of Aria has Briar, which is almost living legend. Well, here's just a big pile. Alright, let's take a look and see what we got. We got our packs all stacked up here into a glorious mess. And we start out with some Everfest. Start out with a Blood Incarnation foil. Talismans. Yeah, I can't see white border talismans. Well, has been suggested that we might have an alchemist coming. So maybe that will do something. And we start with our Terra Sunder as our first majestic. Foil there. It's not a foil rare. I opened a pack of Tales of Aria that was so bad that I didn't even upload it. It was an unlimited pack, and is just really garbage. Prismatic Shield and a Soul Harvest. Soul Harvest, a rare that I have plenty of. Yeah, this product will be very interesting to see how that goes. Reek of Corruption is our foil. More amulets. Picked up these boxes at Min-Max Games for it was $200 for the set, including a foil Deep Blue. That's not bad. Including a box of Crew, which I'll open up in another video, which is cheaper than one box of History Pack 2 is probably going to be. Alright, is that my foil actually? Oh my gosh, that is. Can't even tell. Oh, that's a bad foil. Alright, and a Bolting Blade. Yay. Yeah, I don't know what History Pack 2 is going to do. Not that History Pack 1... Oh, there's a foil Swimming Gloomveil. That's not bad. And our Cold Foil Clarity Potion. Yeah, unfortunately I already have one of those, but... You get your full set of potions. Are they still cheap? They were pretty cheap before. I just don't know if a Cold Foil set is worth doing. An Icy Encounter. There's a Sigil of Suffering. And an Emerging Avalanche as our foil. And the rest. Yeah. If you don't get a legendary in Tales of Aria, then you're unlimited, then your box is going to be worth nothing. Not that Not that Monarch is going to get you anywhere. I saw the other day that Monarch Eclipse was rainbow foil going for $10. It is such a pretty card. This is tempting to pick up several of those. Here's a Fatigue Shot, Talisman of Ties, and a Nerves of Steel. Alright, there's another Ragamuffins hat. Frostfang, Embolden, and a Stir the Wildwood. I got packs jumping into my piles. Monarch. I do love the Monarch art. I think that it has some pretty amazing artwork. Look at this beautiful foil Wartune Herald. I mean, that's a pretty card. But not worth anything. That is probably why I got these so cheap. 4 boxes for $200. That's going to be on the pretty cheap side. We're going to ride the Tailwind. Oh, there's even bigger than that. And a T-Bone. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a Fabled in here somewhere. There's a Weave Lightning. Light It Up for a Majestic. And an Icequake for a foil rare. With pretty low foiling. Alright, there's a Coat of Frost, an Embolden, Evergreen, and a So Under. Oh man, what is the next set going to bring us? We can get our Alchemist. We've been told that these cold foil potions are important. We should get them now. Still feel like you can get them later. Doesn't really seem to have a whole lot of price movement. Oh, Levia. She's a fun hero to play. If you haven't tried playing her, I definitely recommend it. Yeah, it has double invigorating light. Very nice. Yeah, give her a shot. She's it's fun to always be on the brink of death by your own doing. There's a dimensional crossroads. Too many X's in that word. I don't remember from my English classes how to pronounce the double X. There's a Runaways. And a Lightning Press, Summerwood Shelter, and a Singeing Steel Blade. And some other stuff. Really not that much of a fan of these supplemental products. There's Shimmers of Silver. I feel like there's too many heroes to support. It'd be one thing if they only supported the sets that came right before it. But having so many sets to support is just ends up being really watered down. You just get a little bit of everything. The art's still good though. Shrill. That's a dirty card. Here's another Talisman for us. Oh, here's an Old Man Winter pack. Let's see what he brings us. He brings us some Cracker Jacks. Need more of those? No, I don't. There's a Force of Nature. Oh, there's a Majestic Channel Lake Frigid foil. All right, well, that's a hit, I guess. Well, we got one. Well, it's good to get something out of Tales of Aria. Let's see if Monarch can find us something interesting, too. There's Zealous Belting. try to make that work a little bit too much. Blood Drop Arcade and more dimensional gateways. And another Everfest. Oh, there's some silver. There's a Seismic Stir. And there's an Earthlore Bounty. Alright. Do like the Majestic equipment. Yeah, the Dynasty set with their Majestics are the Marvels. The Marvels got I made a post on Reddit about my video on Marvels, and I got a lot of negativity on that. And I don't know why. People don't like the rare Marvels. And I was just shocked, honestly. I thought the opening experience for Uprising was a lot more fun than Dynasty. Had a lot more hits and just kind of more feel-good moments when you open up a random box. And they just didn't like that. They wanted more rare cards, I guess, and not all the constant hits. I understand that from a collector's standpoint. I just don't understand why we need so many of them, and why can't we just have those rare ones as well. Speaking of rare ones, we're getting a very big kind of patch here of just rares. Where's all my Majestics? I guess I've gotten some of those. So we just use all of our Majestic Karma already. There's another amulet. Yay. Put that in the amulet pile. Oh, the rares in Flesh and Blood. Oh, that's a pretty card. Just not worth anything. Oh, there's a Hexagore. If you haven't been paying attention, there's some new Hexagore builds with Levia that are interesting. It will be interesting to try that out a little bit and see if we can't get some more wins with that. Some more rares. Alright, there's a foil Blade Runner. That'll be good for Commoner. And more tails. I do like getting these equipment. It's good for making starter decks. There's a Pulse. And a So Tomorrow. Alright, let me clean up these stacks for a second. Alright, back again. Let's keep this train rolling. This is a lot of cards here. And a lot of commons. Wax on, pick a card. Pick a card would be interesting to see if that has any PvE usage. There's another Herald. And there's a Tome. Thinking about Tome some more. Thinking about trying to use that in a Bolton build with the library. There's a foil Majestic and a cold foil Crown of Reflection. That's not bad. Get a cold foil. Look at that. A triple Majestic. Bravo. Not cold foil, but hey, we got 2 cold foils in that that box. Got a crown cold foil. Not too bad. I forgot that Everfest can sometimes give you 2 cold foils. Always nice to see. And there's a Majestic foil. Sting of Sorcery. Yeah, I want to try to get a library build of Bolton going. using the tomes, trying to get value. I'm just trying to figure out what to spend my resources on, because you end up getting, oh, look at that, 100 wins, extended art. All right. You just end up not needing the resources. I want it to be a vestige build and try to make that go somewhere. I'm skipping over my rares here. And Icequake rare. This is just going to be kind of a pile. And yeah, and hoping maybe late game we can possibly take some early damage, get out the library, and then go crazy on late game. I just need to make sure that I have things to spend my resources on. Bolton, especially early Bolton builds, are very resource light, trying to go as fast as possible, and not use a whole lot of resources. But if I'm going super heavy yellow, I'd like to be able to pitch 2 yellows and get good value out of that. I just don't know that Bolton has things to do. Considering a Dawnblade build, but it still kind of rolls back to having 2 swords. There's a Tekla Pounder for us. And giving the first sword go again, and then I'm back into, what is that? Foil Take Flight, I'll take that. Just ends up kind of sort of back into a Kasai build. That's not really what I want, although Kasai would probably benefit from having the library if she could probably have a build for that. Hooves of the Shadow Beast. All right. Yeah, getting about 3/4 of the way through here. And there's a regular Swarming Gloomveil. Decent pickup for me. I haven't really ever played as a Runeblade. Don't have quite the right equipment for it. Haven't bought into it that much. Same thing for Guardian. There's Guardian's probably the most expensive class to play if you want all the Guardian equipment. Well, I guess I have mostly what I need for Bravo. It's the old man that I don't have all of his equipment. All of his shields and everything. That stuff adds up. I'm not gonna, if I don't open it, I'm not buying all that stuff. Too much. There are other heroes I can play. Alright, last stack. We got, move some of this over here. And I do like that in the foreign language versions of the history packs, they're at least including some Marvel heroes to pull. They look very rare. There's a foil Ironweave. Those are very nice. Gives a little bit of a chase, because there's not that much chase in these. Well, there's a Flash Freeze. The Majestic used all the time. Oh, not ever? No? Alright. Let me move some piles here. Yeah, I thought I'd pick these up and see what I could get. Oh, there's a Guardian of the Shadow Realm. And a Deep-Rooted Evil. Double Majestic. It would be nice to see a few more Fabled. I've only opened the one. And I have opened a lot of boxes. There's a Rouse the Ancients. Very different from the Arouse the Ancients card. Don't play that card. Very dangerous. And Bear some Fangs. And Release the Tension. Running through these pretty quick. Got a Snapshot and a Flash. Alright, come on. Let's get a legendary out of one of these, huh? There's a Biting Gale, definitely not legendary. There's another Channel Lake, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. That's about as good of a box as you can get from Tails. Double Channel Lake. One of them foil. Very good. I like the other Blood Tribute better. War Tune Herald, shiny. And a Glisten. Alright. Get a coat. Snapshot. More Flash. And a foil Thump. I'm going to open these 3 boxes, and my best box is going to be Tales of Aria. That's going to be bingo. That's going to be an interesting situation, if you ask me. There's a foil Merciful. That's kind of a... I like the shine on that. Yep, nope. Yeah, sure. I'll leave that there. It's just all in a pile. Double Monarchs. 2 Monarchs in a row. My stacks have gone wrong. Here's a foil Time Skippers, Ironhide Plate, Ode to Wrath, and Sleeping Shadows. I make several Learn to Play decks, and first thing I run out of is equipment. Just, hey, there's a DM Armada in foil, Life of Party, and Pierce Reality. I should probably just buy a stack of armor just to have around. Let's see here, more Lightning Pressing, a Weave Earth, and Earthlore Surge is our foil. Alright, well, down to the last ones. A legendary in none of these. That's sadness. Unworldly Bellow, Ironhide Helm. Where am I putting this over here? Herald of Triumph, and Guardian of the Shadow Realm. Everfest, what you got for me? A Zoom In. Even bigger than that, and Thunderquake. And we're going to end with Tales of Aria. Ugh. Alright, here we go. Tales brings us a Sigil, Snapshot, and Arcanic Shockwave. Well, just like buying some history pack. Yeah, well, we got the foil Channel Lake and the Channel Lake, and that's, it really... we got a Swarming Gloom Veiler, too. Guess not too bad. foil channel link. Nice. Alright. And then 2 cold foils. Not the worst. Alright, until next time, you've been watching Nearly Same Games.